Hi everybody, welcome back. Making a supper tonight, and what's for supper is going to be some Fiesta Peppers. And for starters, I already browned up about 1.5 pounds of ground turkey. Well, let me get that plugged in. I done plug it for something. So I'm just going to start the skillet again, just trying to save some time. And what you're going to need for this, besides 1.5 pounds of ground turkey, is a can of the Del Monte whole kernel Southwest corn that has poblano and red peppers in it. And what you're going to do is drain that. I added a little bit of water to it and I microwaved it for about 5 minutes just to save time. What you probably want to do, and what I usually do, is I just mix the can in there once it's drained and get it going. Let it heat up with the meat. But like I said, I wanted to save some time. You're going to need some peppers, bell peppers. You can use poblano, any kind of pepper you want for this. Serrano if you like it spicier, a little bit more heat. I just like the green bell peppers. You can use red bell peppers or orange or yellow, whatever you want. And all I did was I cut those down in half, and then I just cored it out. It's alright if some of the seeds are left in there. You're going to need a package of taco season. I got the Great Value kind because it's cheaper and it's just as good as McCormick's. You will need some water. I didn't measure this. I can always add more water if I need to. I like my little glass I got from the Dollar Tree. It says, "Don't get your tinsel in a tangle." I like that. So I just got a little bit of water in there. You will need a package of Knorr Fiesta Sides taco rice. And to make that, I microwaved it for 15 minutes. And I had 2¼ cups of water with that and about a tablespoon of vegetable oil. So I microwaved that 15 minutes. I stirred it about halfway through and then let it sit till I was ready to use it. And stir that up a little bit. Like I said, I already cooked this because I want to save some time. So we're going to turn that back down on warm. Don't want that to cook too much. I don't want that too dried out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add my taco seasoning to the water. I'll throw that away. Let me get a spoon. I forgot a spoon. Give that a stir. Stir real good, and then we're going to pour it in there. If that heats up some more, that taco seasoning is going to thicken up. We don't want it too thick because we're going to be baking these once I assemble them. And we don't want that to be too dry. So I might add a little bit more water to that. Let me do that real quick. Turn that down a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more water into there. It smells so good. That's pretty good. I'll set that aside. What else you're going to need to make this is, I used about 1/2 block of this Great Value Monterey Jack cheese. It's a 1 pound package, so I used about 1/2 pound and I shredded it. Alright, it's going pretty good. So next, we're going to add this corn. We're just going to dump the whole thing in there. So that's 1 can of the Southwest corn. This is really good too. If you make this and you add a little bit of salsa to it, and then you put it in a casserole dish and top it with some cornbread mix and bake that, and then put some cheese on top. It's so good. So we're going to let that go for a minute. Throw it in with my dirty dishes I got to wash before I go to work. Alright. It's going pretty good. Like I said, I pre-cooked the corn. If you had the corn straight out of the can, then just cook it for, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes so that corn heats up and gets a little bit tender. That's looking good. It smells so good. Alright. Like I said, I pre-cooked my rice. No other way to do it. I just microwaved it. We're going to add some of that rice into our meat mixture. Give that a stir and see if I need to add any more. This taco rice is really good even on its own, but it's even better if you mix it in with some taco meat. And I'm going to have a lot left over after I fill these peppers, but what I'll do is I'll use that in burritos for another meal. Give that a good stir. That looks pretty good. So I've probably used about a half a package of that cooked rice, and I'll use the rest of it for a different meal. Looks good. Do I want to use the rest of that? No. Alright. That's cooked. Let me unplug my skillet. If I don't unplug my skillet, even when it's turned off, it's just going to keep on cooking. It's weird. I don't know why it does that. So that looks pretty good. It's not too dry. Then, let me kind of get this out of the way. Let's move that. Alright, we're going to switch off here somehow. I make some room here on my little countertop. Alright. So then, all we do from here on out is just start stuffing the peppers. I don't know if you can see all this, but I'm just going to stuff the peppers. And you really want to pack that down in there good so you get a lot of that meat filling. So good. And if you wanted to add salsa to this too, kick it up a little bit more, you could do that also. But my parents don't like anything too spicy, so I didn't add the salsa. And there's what you have once you stuff it in the peppers. You want to fill that up as much as you can. Let's see if I can get a little bit more on there without making a huge mess. Okay. That's what it looks like when it's stuffed. Of course, when you go to eat this, you're not going to eat this stem part. So you can just kind of cut around that. Once that is done, once I get all these peppers stuffed, then what I'm going to do is top it with some cheese. And I'm just going to show you one. Let me get these out of the way a little bit. Let me grab some cheese. Shredded Monterey Jack cheese is the best. Let me make some room. I've got such limited counter space. And on that, you're just going to just pack that on there. I like a lot of cheese. And that's going to melt and be so, so yummy. The more cheese, the better. Alright. That looks so good. So then what you're going to do is just put this on your baking tray. Once you get everything stuffed and topped with cheese, you're going to bake it on 350 for about 15 minutes. It's about all it takes to cook that bell pepper. I like my bell pepper a little on the crunchy side. If you want to go longer, you can. So let me get this out of the way, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. Let's move that. This is going to be so tasty. So yummy. Let me get that out of the way. Alright. I'm going to grab one of these out of the oven because I already made one up. And there you have it. Oh, guys, that looks really, really good. Alright. Let's give this a try. Alright. It's probably still going to be really hot because it just came out of my little toaster oven. Oh, that looks so good. Okay. I want to get a piece with a whole bunch of cheese on it because the cheese is the best part. Alright. A little bit of that. Oh, I lost some. Let's try it. Well, crap. Let's try that again. Get that cheese on there. Oh. Guys, this is really good. This is so good. I probably will not be able to quit eating it. If I can keep my filling in there, that is. Oh, it's so messy. It's yummy messy. All right, one more bite. That was so good. And the bell pepper, after about 15 minutes, it's still got a really good crunch. And just really great flavor. It's a great combination with the meat and the corn. And of course the Monterey Jack cheese. So try this. This is a pretty quick meal to make. A little bit goes a long way. And you're really going to like this. Fiesta Peppers. So yummy. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.